Hey folks, welcome to Hong Kong. I'm sorry I look even scruffier than usual. I just finished up a 2-week tour in remote Laos and I built up a huge appetite for some great seafood. We ate lots of good river fish on that trip, but I'm dying for the real stuff. So I contacted friend Rose, who runs the Instagram Fat Ass Loves Food, asked her what's hot and new, and she suggested Fukuro. It's an izakaya. It's in Soho in Hong Kong. I reached out to them, and something very rare for this channel, they've invited me to come along, let me work with them on picking a specific seafood menu, and I think it's going to be on the house. So this is pretty exciting. This isn't something I tend to have on this channel.
Thanks for joining me as I travel the world, going from fine dining through to street food and local specialties, all in an effort to find the world's best seafood.
So an izakaya is like a Japanese gastropub. It's for drinking and normally lots of different small plates. So something between a gastropub and like tapas. So we're looking at sashimi and oysters and all of that good stuff. Really looking forward to it. Skip lunch so that I've got a big appetite. Let's check it out.
So Fukuro is located on Hong Kong Island, near Central, kind of between Sheung Wan and Central on Elgin Street. There's a bunch of different street food around there, but this place has its own ambience. Seems like it gets a bit busier later in the night. I was one of the first customers arriving at like 6 p.m. The menu focuses around small dishes. These are Hong Kong dollars, by the way, so don't freak out about the prices. Divide that by about 8 to get the US dollars. So depending on your appetite, you might order 3, 4, 5, 6 little courses per person. You know me, I'm going to try a few different things. They also have a great selection of whiskeys and all kinds of different cocktails. They're really trying to make it a trendy version of what you would traditionally find at an izakaya in Japan. And they do have some super fancy single malt whiskeys.
Okay, I don't know if I can talk to you now if this music is copyright or not, but super friendly stuff. Fukuro! Hi! And it looks like a pretty traditional kind of menu of what you would even find at a normal mid-range izakaya in Japan, but I'm thinking it's going to be all in the presentation and garnish.
Really nice highball. Highball is basically a whiskey and soda with some different kinds of garnishes. This one I think had yuzu. Now this oyster, giant one, is from the same region as the chef. I don't know if that's by coincidence or not. Dressed with some pickles and again with a bit of yuzu flavor. Huge, delicious. Japanese oysters are really expensive. Hot tip if you haven't seen it, I did a masterclass on oysters with a seafood restaurant in Hong Kong. You want to be careful about putting the outside of the shell in your mouth.
That's good. So often oysters are overdone with the dressing. I personally would like it a tiny bit more chilled, but the flavor of the dressing really complements it. It's quite a creamy oyster. I'm definitely going to be ordering more of those.
For the second dish, we have the snapper sashimi, served with honey yuzu dressing, some pickled white and green shallots, and dressed with a little bit of shallot oils.
That's beautiful.
Snappers are also known as Thai fish. These are sourced from Ekine Prefecture of Japan.
This is snapper or red snapper?
It's just normal.
Beautiful. Now that's how you should use oil, to add a touch of flavor.
Here we have a tangy fish with a jalapeno ponzu. It's a baby red radish on the side. It's a sorrel on top, and then again dressed with the spring onion oil again. It's also topped with some sprinkled Japanese breadcrumbs known as pankos.
Yep.
And basically kingfish's hamachi.
Yep. It's this one is hamachi, not kampachi.
Hamachi.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
On the side here, we have a spinach omatashi.
Uh-huh.
Yep. This one is blanched spinach, all rolled up. just with some sesame on top, sesame paste, puree, and sesame oil.
Wow,
It's a little bit more on the sweeter side just to balance the acidity from all the sashimi.
beautiful. Thank you. So the oils with the kingfish actually match really well. The panko does as well. I'm not personally a huge fan of panko, but I think that here it works. But I wonder if they could actually make tiny diced radish to put on top of that, or something pickled. It does need, I think, a little bit more of a kick. Maybe I'm just so used to eating sashimi with wasabi. It's normal to come with the sesame sauce, but this is also with the sesame oil and the roasted sesame. Humphrey, okay.
I think pomfrets are also sea breeders.
Okay.
This one is the 5-day aged seaweed soy sauce with some bonito, a little bit of dashi, and some sake as well.
Okay. And that's fresh wasabi?
Yes.
Nice. Beautiful. Thank you. So it suggested a very crisp ginjo. No. Ginjo should be very fruity and crisp, but not the highest class. But you know, you want the one that matches rather than the one you've been upsold to. Drinks are the UV filter of the food world. What do you think the picture is? An octopus or a kid playing with balloons?
Oh.
It's traditional when sake is served in a wooden cup like that to overflow it to show abundance, and I don't know, it's good luck or something. Then you drink the first one, and then later you can drink the wooden cup as well. So it might seem like an accident, but that was all intentional.
Alright, last but not least is this
Oh, pretty.
market fish tartare. So it's with the assorted sashimis in the bottom and topped with some hanabo, which are shiso flowers, and also some pomelo.
You've seen that scene in Pulp Fiction, don't you just love it when you came back from the bathroom and your meal is waiting? Sake's even better. Fuck it, that's not sake, that's water. Yes!
These are like mozzarella sticks. Well, it is mozzarella, but it's meant to be mozzarella with scallop meat and herbs in a tempura sauce, in tempura batter with the sauce. They were nice and crispy, but
I'll be honest, I don't taste the scallop, but light, crispy, the mozzarella cheese, the herbs, the sauce, it works anyway. Holy shit. That might be the biggest serve of miso black kora I've ever had in my life. That's double what I would get in New York for the price. I'm amazed. Nice, they've gone and taken all of the bones out. It's interesting. Wow. This might be a first for this channel. I don't think I can finish it. That's a takeaway.
So it came out nicely boxed and in a beautiful bag. Overall, a really class affair, and as you can see in the back, this place really started to pick up as the night got a little later. I would say it is fairly traditional izakaya food, but beautifully presented. The staff were really cool. It is a little pricey, but so is everything in central Hong Kong. I'll definitely be going back on my next visit. Check it out, guys. Hope you enjoy that. And yes, this meal was comped, full disclosure. Cheers, guys.